Ciao Milanisti, it's your boy Kush in the Milan corner. A struggling rossoneri side takes on 19th place Genoa. Now, we've seen 5 clean sheets in a row from our defense, but there have been no goals. In the past 5 games, guys, we've scored 3 goals. So as the defense continues to look good, our attack is totally toothless. We'll dive into the starting 11 from tomorrow's match, and we'll look at the possible sale of Rafael Leao. At least that's the latest news. Rafael Leao is not happy with the 4 million salary being offered, and he might be on the market. Let's dive into my starting lineup for tomorrow's match against Genoa. One performance after the other from Mike Maignan. Even the match against Torino made that critical save. Mike has been rock solid. Our defense has been phenomenal. 6 clean sheets in a row in Serie A and Coppa Italia. The defense is getting the job done as usual, but moving forward in attack is just not happening, which brings me to Davide Calabria. Another subpar performance in my opinion for Davide against Torino. Guys, defensively, yes, we're holding up, but in attack, Davide and Theo Hernandez are critical pieces to our movements forward. He just hasn't been in form for the last 4 games. Don't let the who scored ratings fool you. He has been playing bad since the match against Udinese. But if Milan is to get on the score sheet, that right flank with Davide and the player up front, that's going to be a critical role. Center backs, naturally, no surprises here. Alessio Romagnoli is almost fully at the door now. He's going to be joining Lazio. We got Fikayo Tomori. We got Pierre Kalulu as our center backs. At the risk of repeating myself, the defense is holding up. We have gotten 6 clean sheets in a row. The attack's the problem. And naturally, no surprises here. This duo has arguably been the best center back pairing for Milan over the past few seasons, and they'll continue to start. Everything that I'm saying for Davide Calabria, we can pretty much repeat for Theo Hernandez. Calabria has been a little bit better defensively, but in attack, Theo hasn't really offered as much either. Moving forward, he's been one of the more threatening players, but those assists, those goals, they've just completely dried up. So as much as our back 5 are holding up to keep the clean sheets, we really need our wingers to be a lot more involved in attack. Now, before I dive into our midfield, let's just figure out what's happening with Rafael Leao. So Leao has a contract with Milan till 2024. The latest news is that the 4 million contract extension, the 4 million increase in salary that Milan offered to Leao, apparently suddenly is not suitable for him. Before, we were expecting for that extension to come, the contract to be signed till 2026, but suddenly Leao's good performances, he's not digging that 4 million salary. He wants more money. So now Milan, having lost Donnarumma, Çalhanoğlu, Kessie because they weren't able to secure an extension, they've pretty much put an evaluation on him. That's the transfer market website's evaluation of Rafael Leao. His current value is this, 55 million. Paolo Maldini's management, they're evaluating Rafael Leao at 90 million. So this is not really like a Kessie or a Donnarumma or even a Paulo Dybala kind of situation. This is Milan just being proactive. Look, if you're not gonna sign an extension, we're just gonna cash out on you. Now, I read some of your feedback on Twitter. A lot of you guys think, what the heck is Milan doing? Why are we selling club? Why are we selling a big asset? Guys, 90 million is a lot of money. And here's what I would say about this situation. If Milan can get close to 90 million for Rafael Leao, sell him. Guys, he's been consistently good for 1 season. If his value has skyrocketed to this level, I would easily cash out. And the reason I would cash out is not because Milan is a selling club. We can do a lot with 90 million. Let me point something out to you guys. Paolo Maldini and his management have created wonders from a very, very minimal budget. For a nominal amount of money, they brought in Theo Hernandez, turned him into a star. Mike Maignan, turned him into a star. Fikayo Tomori, Pierre Kalulu costed us 550,000, guys. This management has shown its scouting abilities. If they can create this type of a lineup from a small budget, imagine what they can do with 90 million. Whatever comes to the club, it's an important cash injection that we can get. I don't want our club to become like some of the others where it's just rich owners constantly pumping cash in. I want it to be a viable business. And signing players at a lower fee, watching their value get inflated because of 1 good season, I think is the perfect time to cash out and go for some good quality players. I think Milan can sign a good quality left winger and right winger from the sale of Rafael Leao. For whatever reason, Edinson Cavani from Napoli comes to mind. Cavani was the main player for Napoli. They sold him at a huge price. From the sale of that one player, their scouts picked out perfect pieces for the team. They became one of the best teams in all of Italy. So if based on 1 good season, Milan can cash out on Leao, I totally would do that. And before I jump back into the starting lineup, guys, I will be going live tomorrow for Milan versus Genoa. make sure to join me 15 minutes before kickoff. All right, so let's jump right back into the starting lineup. Let's go into our midfield. Ismail Benacer, one of those players' names that I mentioned, Paolo Maldini's creation, brought him from Empoli. He didn't really want to join Milan from Empoli, but he's become one of the critical pieces to this team. Didn't play against Torino, he's back against Genoa. My one request for Tonali tomorrow, dude, you're gonna have to start taking the free kicks again. Obviously, it's the coach who decides that, but bring Tonali on the free kicks, bring him on the corner kicks. I don't know why Davide Calabria and Theo Hernandez keep taking some of them. Moving to the right flank, guys, for me, as I already mentioned in the previous videos, that Junior Messias experiment is over. I cannot see Milan starting him. I don't want them to start him. It has to be Alexis Salamakers. If Alexis can start hitting the form that he was hitting at the conclusion of the previous season, Milan can really use his assistance in attack. Now, behind the striker, this is where I'm going to go with the guy who's leaving us, the one who's moving to Barcelona. It has to be Franck Kessie. Guys, Brahim Diaz has not been playing well. Brahim Diaz had a good first 7 to 8 games. Ever since that, he has plummeted. Stefano Pioli was supportive of him in the press conference, but he's just protecting his number 10 who's not playing well. I think playing at home, Franck Kessie might be the better option. Sometimes Milan becomes a little bit more fluid. They switch to that 3-man defense. If Tonali starts attacking a little bit more, Kessie sits back there with Ismail Benacer. I think Kessie is the perfect balance for that midfield, so I would unquestionably start him behind the striker. Now, Leao's performances over the last few games have not been good. No question about it. You don't get points for dribbling the ball past multiple players. You only get points for scoring goals and assisting goals. We need a lot more from our entire attacking quadrant. Alexis Salamakers on the right. Franck Kessie has to be his best tomorrow. Rafael Leao has to do more than just dribble the ball. He has to create more for Olivier Giroud. And all the way at the front, the center forward, this is where another bad news came out. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has injured himself again. He's probably going to be out for a week, maybe 10 days. Guys, it's almost curtains on Ibrahimovic's career. If he keeps getting injured, the frequency with which he's gotten injured this season, I can't see him coming back next year. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna discuss Ibrahimovic in detail tomorrow during the live, but let's go back to our starting lineup up front. Obviously, it's gonna be Olivier Giroud. Lazetic is yet to make an appearance. Ante Rebic has not been good. Milan are struggling in attack. How many times can I repeat this phrase? But that's the reality, guys. Tomorrow, we need goals. There you have it, Milanisti. That's my starting lineup for tomorrow's match. My predictions for tomorrow. My prediction for tomorrow is that Milan is going to score multiple goals. Tomorrow is going to be a 2-0 or a 3-1 win for the rossoneri. Who gets on the score sheet? Olivier Giroud for sure. I'm gonna put Franck Kessie on the score sheet as well. And if it's 3 goals, let's put Rafael Leao in there too. Make sure to join me 15 minutes before kickoff tomorrow when I go live for Milan versus Genoa. As always, thank you for your incredible support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you can watch the Milan Corner videos as soon as I upload them. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at the Milan Corner. And as always, Forza Milan, grazie mille e ciao tutti.